I want to share with you and help others understand that they aren't alone. So before we dive into my tips, I want to talk about some myths around grief. Number one, companies allow like a 3-day bereavement time. Like you can take off work for 3 days and then you're supposed to come back to work. Everything's fine, right? No. Myth number two would be, well, once year one is done, everything is just fine and back to normal. Nope, wrong. Myth number three, if I talk to them about the person they've lost, I'm going to make them sad. Newsflash, they're still sad whether you talk about that person or not. So sharing your thoughts, your love, your memories of that person is the greatest gift that you could ever give a friend of yours that is grieving, that has lost somebody close to them. So my tips are, number one, first you need to understand where there is huge love, there is huge grief. And that's okay. Like we are okay with somebody like loving us deeply and something happening to us and them still loving us. That does not mean that they don't have the love and capacity to love again. It just means that they really miss their friend. So tip number one is understand that they had great love and be compassionate about that. Tip number two, know that this is not about you. Your friend's grief is not your stuff. It's not about you when they are short with you or they kind of internalize and don't get out there. It has nothing to do with you or anything you've done. It is because they are going through some stuff and they really need for you to reach out and show them love and compassion. So that is tip number three. Be compassionate. Call them. Ask them, how can I help you? Have your own go-to list of ways that you can help others. Maybe it's, helping them do laundry or something. Keep in mind that, especially like somebody that has had a loss, like a widow or widower, you lose a partner, a friend, and a co-parent overnight. And let me tell you, that laundry, it's still there. It never goes away. So you want to reach out to your friends and just say, hey, can I come over and bring a bottle of wine? And hey, maybe we have a clothes folding party. Or I remember one of my friends came over and cleaned my bathrooms. And that was such a blessing for me that she cared enough to want to help. And that's the way that she knew how to do it. So my idea for you would be to come up with a list of things that you are good at, have that kind of go-to list, and this holiday season, reach out to a friend that has potentially lost somebody, share yourself with them, and help them by offering to be of service to them.